So this video is about the Universal Christ. This is a book that my Chilean meditation friend his wife showed it, or he showed it to me. I can't remember which one. He's written it at the farmhouse, and it's by a Franciscan monk, and the argument is that it's something I just re-encountered it because one of my neighbors said that they enjoyed the shiitake shrooms from the farm, or from my mushroom farm, for the 4th of July. We had extended family for hamburgers and the shiitake mushrooms. So he wanted me, and I didn't ask him because I'm doing it as part of my blog. So, but anyway, so it's gonna be like a CSA. Development, the housing, torn houses. But anyway, so I discovered that he is the author of these books. He has a Bible study, and he has books that are based on the Universal Christ. So he calls it spiritual entanglement. And the phrase, the word entanglement is from quantum entanglement. So the idea is that the whole universe is entangled with through the quantum entanglement since the Big Bang, and that this is really the secret of Christ that's taught in Christianity. And so the proper understanding of Christianity is not to get attached to the historical Jesus, and this, it's pointed out then that even the authors of the New Testament didn't actually know Jesus personally anyway. And of course, my view is that I read the books of Dorothy M. Murdoch, or Achara S., who wrote the Christ Conspiracy and the Sons of God, and also Christ in Egypt. And I actually sent I think I sent the Christ Conspiracy to Jimmy Lynn. I sent it to him in the mail. So, I think early on. And so what Achara S., she did her research on how Christianity is really from Egyptian religion, and it's basically straight from Osiris, that Jesus was Osiris. And but when we take into account idea is that we need to take care of nature because nature is part of the Christ consciousness because it's based on quantum entanglement, and this is what Costa de consciousness is. Western science has inherently destroyed ecology because so far up till now it's been based on symmetric math from Plato, and so even the leftists are relying on this Platonic symmetric math, and so the Franciscan monk he's also critical of the left politically because he says that it's the same problem as the right, where it's too intellectual and it's hardened, and so there has to be this mystical training essentially to open up the heart, but of course transformation. But then Chino Master Jim Knox, he achieved the level of eternal liberation beyond death due to meditation. So ancient healing of the body based on